Hey guys, Jano0, how you doing? I hope all is well in YouTube land. You only get one arm, and I'm quiet because I'm hunting. This is the last day of muzzleloader season for the 2015-2016 deer season. This is our last day. I still have a tag to fill, and my buddy Greg, who is over that away, still has a tag to fill. And so we're out here shortly after light. Back out here in the woods where we squirrel hunt and deer hunt to try to see if we can't get our last bit of meat to get us through the spring and the summer, red meat anyway. So I got my trusty rifle with me. I don't know if I get it in the shot or not, but the weather's pretty crappy this morning. It's pretty chilly, and you can see it's spitting a little bit of snow. But you know, it's one of them things you got to be out here when it's time, and we got to do what we got to do in order to try to get a little bit of extra meat in the freezer. We did get some deer back in the shotgun season, but there's always room in the freezer for another one if we can get it. So here's the view. I'm sitting up on a hill, on the side of a hill, kind of out of the wind. The wind is really cranking, about 30-40 mile an hour gusts today, so we're trying to sit down out of the hill and watching these little logging trails, and hopefully some deer will get up and move around here before too long. You know, like I said, my buddy Greg is over in that direction somewhere, and this is the area that I'm hunting for right now. This may turn out to be a very short video. We haven't had much luck so far this season. It's been really hard hunting, both shotgun season and muzzleloader season so far. It's just been hard hunting. We haven't had very much cooperation out of the weather, which a lot of folks in the country, from looking around and talking to other dudes, seem to be having the same troubles we are as far as hunting goes. So, but here in a little while we'll get into my pack, and I'll show you guys what I pack with me when we're on an all-day hunt. And sometimes it turns out to be a 2-day hunt if you're not careful and you don't get lucky. But it won't be a 2-day hunt today because it's just this is the last day that we have. So anywho, wish us luck, and we'll try to keep you posted, and hopefully we'll try to make an interesting video of what's going on. Well, we've been at it for a couple hours now, and still no luck. Nothing moving around yet. So I'm going to try to go to a different spot over here, and maybe we'll stop along the way and find us a nice little place out of the wind and grab some lunch and a cup of coffee real quick. So anyway, it is nice out today though. Just nice to be outside, away from everything, out in the hills, enjoying the peace and quiet. I haven't even seen any squirrels yet this morning. The only thing we've got so far is cold. But you know, when I get up and move around a little bit, warm my feet up, my toes are chilly. You know, a quick little tip too, for you guys that are outside a lot: if your toes get cold, just take a little fluffy ball of dryer lint out of your dryer and stuff it into the end of your boot. That helps give you a little bit of extra insulation right at the very tip of your boot, and helps keep your feet a little bit warm. So just a little quick tip from one outdoor dude to another outdoor dude. That does help keep your toes warm. Here comes the wind again, so we'll see you in a little bit. Okay guys, well, I hooked back up with my buddy Greg, Mr. Moving On, and we're gonna have some lunch. I brought some, of course we got our coffee. I brought some cheese and crackers, and I think I got a little can of like those little fish steaks, sardine type things in there that I'll probably get out and eat them on the crackers too. I could probably save myself 5 pounds or so by not bringing my thermos, but that's just crazy talk, isn't it? And you know what he brought this guy right here, you know what he brought for lunch? Fried chicken. Really? Who the hell brings fried chicken for lunch when you're out hunting? That's the greatest idea ever. Why didn't I think of that? Gosh. All right, we're gonna eat real quick, and then we'll get back with you later. Alrighty, we are all refueled and ready to go tromp the hills for another couple of hours. I know I am anyway. Getting pretty cold. Snow's coming down pretty good, but you know, we got to be out in here. We're going to do the best we can. So we will catch up with you guys in a little bit. I probably won't do a whole lot of filming when it's snowing like this. I don't know about my whole camera getting wet thing. So anywho, we'll see you guys if something interesting happens or in a little while. Alrighty, we have moved to a different spot. We are about halfway up this hill or so, and we're going to walk up this hill and try to walk all the way across the top, the ridge up there, and maybe come down on the side over here and see if we can get into anything. So you can see that the weather is not very nice, and this is not going to be an easy walk, and it's not going to be an easy hunt. So there's probably not going to be much video while we're doing this particular part of the hunt, because it's not going to be easy. But we'll do what we can do. Alright, I'm sorry if there's a whole bunch of wind noise on this, but I figured I would give you guys a shot. We're up here on this ridge of hills now that we were climbing a little while ago, and it's pretty steep. We came from way down over there. But this is a gorgeous, gorgeous sight up here with the snow, and it's blowing hard. And I thought that I would just give you all a little shot of where it is that we live. And these are the northern hills of Appalachia in the wintertime. And I do love it. Like I said, I apologize about the wind, because we're up here on top of this hill, and it is pretty windy. But I think it is just gorgeous, and I am so blessed to be able to come out here on a day like this with my friend and try to hunt some deer. Okay guys, I said at the beginning of the video we'd go through what I carry with me whenever I go here in my pack. There's a little thing of beef jerky, some little small binoculars for when we're trying to find some deer. Here's my Altoids Tin little survival kit thing. I did a whole video on this. I think you can just search on my channel for Altoids Tin, my version or something like that, survival kit that I keep with me. Of course, I got my my skinning knife that I got from Ricky down there at the Wallace Homestead and Knife Works. And I've got a couple of these little snack bar things, these little granola snack bar things, in this front pouch here. This is just stuff when we go. This is just a day pack, and I mean, if we was going to go and we was going to spend the night, or we'd be out for a couple of days, this would definitely work. This is just a pack that we got from out of the clearance bin at Cabela's. Here's the trash and stuff, and where we had lunch earlier when we was out hunting still. Please, when you're out in the woods and you leave, only leave tracks. Try to pick up everything that you take out there, bring it back with you, and just leave tracks. Don't leave the woods dirty. I wish I had one of them super cool billy cans to show you guys as far as, you know, the survival gear and stuff goes, but I just use a cheap little $3. We got it at I got it at Goodwill. It was like $3. A little mess kit. Here I've got my SilverFire Scout little stove. I've done a video on this. This thing works really good. It's great for when you're out for the day. Inside of this here, I've got some salt and some pepper and a couple of packs of the instant oatmeal. This backpack does have a Camelback where it's got a little water container in it, so we can add some water into here, and the little pot that's inside there, and build us a little fire right here in our stove. You can see that we used it, and we can make ourselves some oatmeal while we are out there to kind of warm up a little bit. And it doesn't take very long to do this stuff. Just find you a spot out of the wind and get your little stove going. It just burns on whatever it is that you got handy, little twigs and sticks and leaves and that kind of stuff. And it boils water really fast, and then the oatmeal only takes like a minute or two, and then it's good enough to eat. And then I've got a first aid kit right here. It's just nothing special. Just got I got it wrapped in plastic to keep it from getting wet. It's just got various band-aids and some Tylenol and some burn cream and Neosporin and that kind of stuff. Just your regular average dude first aid kit. And that's it. That's what I got in here. In the side pouch over here on this side, it's got one on each side. This little bag does. We got some rope, to drag if we would have gotten any deer, which we didn't. And I got a rag in here because, you know, never hurts to have an extra towel around if you need one. If you ever see me eat, you know why I need that.
Yeah, don't forget the white towel.
Over here, yeah. Over here on this side, very important. You never know, sometimes you shoot a deer and it's a great big buck, you got all excited, you're like, man, all alive, that's a great big buck, oh boy, I gotta poop. And then you're covered. And then here, I've got a little bit more, and then a thing of electrical tape and some gloves, just in case, you know, you have to gut your deer or whatever, and if you cut yourself, then you can use a little bit of towel and electrical tape to act as a bandage. So there you have it, that's what I carry. No, I think this Camelback holds just under a half a gallon, I think, of water. So it's good to drink, and it's good if you're going to stop and cook up some oatmeal or something like that. That's what I carry with me when we go hunting in my hunting pack. Like I said, I know somebody was going to be interested and curious. It's just a real simple thing. Just your average, simple dude hunting gear, man, that I take with me. That way if something goes awry, we're covered. And if we get hungry or we need to warm up some chow or something like that, we are covered. So there you go. If we would have gotten a deer, we would process it the same way we did in the videos previously and working the hides and stuff like that, but we haven't got another deer. This will be the last chance today that we have, but the weather just was horrible. It didn't work out very well. But we did get really cold and really tired. That's got to count for something. So, anywho, you guys, thanks for watching. I wish it was more exciting. I hope it was okay. Have a great day. God bless. The end. Buzz, buzz. The end.